A great night's sleep can make all the difference. It can be the difference between having dreams and making them come true. A great night's sleep, night after night after night. That is the difference. The difference is temper.
When you're on vacay, go on a super wild, your friends would never believe you trip. Then do it again. Go wherever your heart beats. Travel with Visa.
This is News Tonight.
Good evening, I'm Glenda Chong, and tonight's top stories. A new chapter begins for Singapore as Lawrence Wong is sworn in as the country's fourth Prime Minister.
I will serve you with all my heart. I will never settle for the status quo. I will always seek better ways to make tomorrow better than today.
The new Prime Minister pledging a different leadership style. Lawrence Wong promises to continue defying all odds for Singapore and build a nation where every citizen matters.
This is once again a smooth and orderly transition in political leadership in Singapore.
President Tharman Shanmugaratnam lauds the country's leadership handover as he reminds new political leaders to safeguard integrity and incorruptibility. Also tonight, from a typical Singaporean boy to the nation's top job, a look at Prime Minister Wong's chapter in writing the Singapore story as he urges all Singaporeans to also play their part. Singapore has started a fresh chapter in its history, with Lawrence Wong now sworn in as only the country's fourth Prime Minister at the Istana. Mr. Wong pledged a different leadership style and to serve with all his heart at a ceremony marked by pomp and pageantry. In front of more than 870 guests, including ambassadors, business leaders and frontline workers, he said the best chapters of the Singapore story lie ahead. President Tharman Shanmugaratnam presided over proceedings and lauded the country's smooth and orderly political handover. He also reminded the government to never let slide expectations of integrity, incorruptibility and conduct that earlier leaders have established. New Prime Minister Lawrence Wong says his team's leadership style will differ from previous generations. He says his government will lead in its own way and will continue to think boldly and think far as the story of the island nation continues to unfold. Mr. Wong, who retains his finance portfolio, was sworn in as Singapore's fourth Prime Minister in a ceremony at the Istana earlier this evening. He pledged to support all Singaporeans, regardless of their start points in life, age or ability. Mr. Wong also called on Singaporeans to support one another to build a society where every citizen matters and a nation that matters to every Singaporean.